Hello and welcome to episode 36 of our East Coast Mainline map. We're going to play Guess the Station, obviously. This one might be a bit tricky. I'm going to say it's on the East Coast Mainline. And if you look over into the distance, where my mouse is now, might give it away if you know the area. Maybe. I'm going to zoom out. You tell what it is yet? There you go. St. Neots. I think when I originally put this in, I didn't have the power station assets. And I think this should be a power station. But I'm not sure. It's entirely possible. I've kind of just put it as this big mill building. What we got going down here? Peterborough Fast. No people on it. Oh. Oh, 18 people on here though, that's good. That's the express service. Well, maybe it's mid-afternoon. Not quite rush hour. Is anybody even waiting for that train? Which one is it? The Fast? No, just... Do you even get passengers? Yes, you do. Okay. It's kind of dropped off a bit. Oh, maybe it's... since we lengthened them slightly. I don't know. I don't think so. We'll see how that goes. So we're in the middle of the middle of 1970. We're going to go over here quickly. Look at our lovely bus depot we put in. She's going to serve pretty much all of London. It's looking good out here. We're going to be out here again. Because this time, we have a bit of a action-packed episode. As far as trying to detail things goes. This we need to turn into a flying junction. As you can see, I kind of put a placeholder in with what I want to do at the scale we're at. It's not quite finished. We need to also come across here in order to represent it. So let's... we don't want any of that. Make sure this is off. I think it is. Yep. We're going to need to possibly come through here. I don't think we need to go very... that's... Yeah, we're on a bit of a slope, aren't we? How much of a slope and where does it start? It starts about there. We don't need this, really. Let's get rid of these for now. We'll try and make it non-ugly. It doesn't need to be fast, that's for sure. It'll probably never be used, but as long as it... There we go. As long as it looks better. This might confuse the AI a bit. How is that looking? Not bad. Oh, the AI have decided not to use it, so I'm happy about that. And we need to redo these signals. We'll put one there for that block, and we'll put one, I guess it'll be anywhere around here really. One here. There we go. Hope they're all staying on the right track. We are going to have to improvise a little bit here to get in what I want to get in. Let's pause this for a second. Just to take a look at these because I love them. No, we're going to take a look at the map. There we go. I'm going to quickly show you what we're doing. This flying junction here. Watford Junction suggested it, and then I remembered I kind of ummed and ahed about its inclusion because of how condensed the space is around there, but I'd love to give it a go today. I really would. So it starts about here. We're going to, like I say, improvise. We kind of branch off And then it's a 3-track flyover with two on the top, 3 at the bottom. We do some weird crossing over here. We don't have Hendon Station, and we don't have the preceding station either. I think it's Mill Hill. There we go, Mill Hill Broadway. We can't fit those in, and you'll see why in a second. But we're going to have a go. That's what we're going to do. I am going to... Oh, let me get this in a place where I can sort of see it. There we go. And remember to do that. This is the room we've got. We could make this tunnel slightly shorter. The reason why I want to put it in, see, there's no way we're fitting 2 stations as well as the flyover. The reason I want it in is because it'll be busier down here. It'll be more track infrastructure, more along the lines of... well, we've got this going over. But that's a landmark. This will be a landmark. We've got this kind of landmark. That's the word I was looking for, by the way. And I just pretended I knew the word. No. So landmarks, that's what we're going for. Oh, this is going to be tricky. Let's get these trains out of the way if possible. We got any more coming? There's one right up there. We should be good. I mean, they don't have to be out the way, but I'd like them a bit further out the way because this whole section's got to go. It's sad because I love this little bridge, but I don't think we can keep it. Not for what we've got in mind. So let's get this tool gone. We might be able to keep it. No. Don't keep it. Just get rid of it. We can figure that out in a bit. We're going to go all the way back up to here. There we go. I'm going to get rid of all of this too. I know. Is this the worst thing I've ever decided to do? More than likely. Getting rid of this as well. We'll redraw the bridge once we've got the landmark in. I say once we've got it in. We're going to try. Let's bring this road out further. So if need be, we can make more bridges. I'm going to get this down here. Just smooth everything off a little bit. Okay. Where do we start? I guess we should start with recreating the flying junction, right? That would be probably the best bet. Here we go. We want to go with the new stuff, I think. And how is it? It's kind of like that, right? Well, that's not how it's going to be. Lower number of tracks is 3. That is beautiful. Upper is 2. So far so good. It's going the wrong way, but it's on the right side. Can we change? We want high speed. Let's make sure all of it's high speed. We don't want any of that for now. Crossing angles. We don't want that either just yet. We want to... Do we want a minus? I don't know what we're doing here. Oh, no. Do we want a curve? We kind of do, don't we? Which one does it... That might be it. It's going, like I say, it's going to be tricky. We don't want all of that up there. Can we flip that round? Can we mirror it? We don't want any transition. We can do that ourselves. There we go. Well, we've got a flying junction. The problem is it's facing the wrong way at the moment. And if we flip it around, it will have the... Because that is almost perfect, except for the angle at the top. Now, can... Mirrored. Oh, you beauty. Whoever wrote this, you just made my day. Okay. It's kind of the right angle. It might be a bit more than that. Oh, if we can pull this off, I'll be so happy. Oh, we need a bit finer. Let's go like that. I think we're curving the wrong way as well. So that's, this would need to be that way round. See, we got a slight curl. Oh no, it's mirrored everything. Oh. We'd have to go that way round. So it was right. There we go. Okay. Ooh. Okay, everything's back to normal. It probably needs to be a bit more of an angle. Where are the angles? Crossing angles. Here we go. 30. We want to go less, don't we? 10. There we go. That's 20 is what it was. We kind of need somewhere in between. But we're going to go with this. This is probably the closest we've got. But that might not work with... Do you know what? Stick with 20. Because we don't have the greatest amount of room. And that's the problem. If we put it... Ooh, we might have to knock that tunnel back a bit. How's it looking on the curve? Not bad. We'll see how it goes. We could just go straight, you know, on the bottom track for now. And then just, if we need to curve it round, we can. Put it in. There we go. That might be too close. I don't know. We'll see. Let's join it up there. Ooh, okay. Yep. That might work. So if we go... I'd rather this wasn't a bridge. And I don't want it... If we go like that, fill this in for now. I mean, it'll probably be quite steep. If we get this further back. And then we go... round like that. Okay, I mean, it's not bad, is it? It's not bad at all. We can keep this in then. If we do that, and then we delete this bit, and hopefully, yes, we can like sneak it up to the road. Oh, that's probably... I think any more and we're going to be pushing it. Yeah. Any more we're definitely going to be pushing it. I don't think the speed is going to be a concern. Okay. Well, alright. If I manage to pull this off, I'll be amazed and happy. We had a really cool like little arch bridge thing, didn't we? Is it that one? Yes. I mean, we're on a slope, doesn't matter. We'll see how it all looks towards the end. See, because we've only got 3 tracks here now. We'll see how it looks. Oh, no, no, no. Come on. You're so close. Oh... We could have a different style bridge. I mean, it kind of works. Not one of those. We could have one of those. That might work. Not really what I'm looking for. It's a shame those don't work. It's a real shame. I mean, they are very, very close. Well, we could... Let's think. Think. We could come back in here. Like that. And I think, for our scale, that's a wise choice. Okay, we have... Do we have ways to get over there? Yes, we do. Now... Okay. One of these is supposed to come off here and go on here, which I can't see us being able to recreate, to be honest. It's pushing it a bit. But what we have here is a pretty good representation of it. You know? I mean, this should be solid, technically. Now, can we do something similar up here? Is it going to be... Oh, look at that. This is going to be the test, the next bit. This bit stays connected over there. This bit, we're kind of going to have to... How are we going to do this? Like that, maybe? And then... No. No, you don't like that, do you? Oh. Telling you, this is going to be tricky. Because we want to get up there with this. I'm just not sure how we're going to achieve that. Oh. It's not too bad, is it? We can just do this. I'll be amazed. You know what? It kind of works. It kind of works. It's kind of there. We've got this bit going, right? There's something similar that happens the other side, though. Ooh. I don't know how best to represent that. And this... I think it's this one. How are we going to manage this? Can we just do that? And then... Instead of... Oof, this is going to be difficult. Yeah, I knew that would be tricky. We want to stay flat on this one. If we go there, make that less ugly. Okay. How's that looking? Oh, see, no, that's bad. Get rid of that. This is going to be really tricky. We could go further back. I don't want this to slow down too much. Okay. Does that work better? That does kind of work better. Alright. This is so close. Come on. Where? How? We had it for a second. What speed are we looking at? 80? Can we get 80? Oh, we got 75 up there. I guess that doesn't matter. Can we get another arch bridge? Like have a double arch? Please. Take it. Just take it. How's that? I think that's it. If I manage to pull this off, I'll be... Well, we've got the bridge to put over yet. You know it works, right? This is basically coming back this way, and this is always going that way. And then we'll have a signal up here and here. Well, you know, guys, I think we did it. I think we recreated it. I mean, we didn't have much room. And I think for the amount of room we've got, we should take that as a done deal. That's unbelievable. We could probably fill in some of this. We can do that. That's not a problem. It's amazing. Now, can we get the M1 back over? That's the question. Please. You know, I'm hitting save right now. Or let's name this part 2. I don't want to ruin any of the earlier stuff. Here we go. Oh, I thought it wasn't saving then. Now, can we just go... That's not the right road, is it? This one. Oh, no! Oh, yeah, don't do that. This one. No, that's not how you do. You can do this. No, you can. I have faith in you. Get rid of that. That's probably a bit too close to the track. Now, let's go from there instead. How many legs do you want? Seriously, how many legs? I'm not giving up just yet. Let's take that off. Move that down a bit. Come on. What is it? Is it the angle? It might be the angle. We might need to come at a better angle there. Just slightly. Get the road we want. Oh. Is that it? Oh, we just got it? That'd be amazing. I would love it if it put like its feet down in the middle. But then we have to go at too much of an angle. I think we stick with what we had. Because that works. How much of an angle can we get? There. I mean, we're really close, but that's good. That is good. Take it. Because we don't have to have like a turning like that. We can just take this back a bit. And kind of still be a sharp turn, but we don't matter because it's coming to the end of the M1 anyway on our map. Official episode time. Slightly happy right now. Because I didn't think we'd have enough room. And I was wrong. We don't have enough room to fully recreate it. We may need to adjust some things here and there. As I find them on the map later on. But the fact we have it in. And have not really had to do anything too bad. To get it in. I mean, the other one will be, is it going to be, let's get this in. The other question is, can I stop smoothing? The answer to that is no, I'm going to keep going. No, the thing's going to be, how are the trains going to react? Do we have some lumpy sections of track? Like once we get down into cab view. Because I don't want that. I don't want the lumpy track. That's the one thing that bugs me. I don't mind too much like a little judder over a crossing because that's a thing. Have you ever seen those? Like some of the older railways, and there are some crazy points that the trains cross over. And it actually makes transport fevers tame in comparison. There we go. We kind of have it. These are all trees in between here. Get some bushes in. There is some buildings somewhere along here in between a section of track, but we can't fit those in, unfortunately. But we can do this, the greenery. So we will be doing that. We'll tidy up some of the edges too. I just put the coffee on. This is the first time I recorded early in the morning. I couldn't sleep last night, so I thought, why not record? The wife's in bed and we tested out whether she could hear me. I don't want to wake her up. She can't, so we're both happy about that. Means, should I ever get up, which I tend to do at silly times, then we're good to go. Alright. What could we have this at? Could we turn this into like a concrete... Oh, there we go. That's not too bad. It just takes the edge off it a little bit. We can probably put something along here to hide all that. Because we don't have much room to play with. Yes. What do you reckon, guys? Can you believe we got that in? I can't. Because it means we can possibly move on to the next thing. We're just going to beautify it a little bit. Just round off some edges and stuff. We can probably not go right under the bridge. Make that concrete or something under there. Bring this up. Wants to be high for this, that's for sure. Smooth that off. I'm really happy with this. We need to think about this, don't we? Can I quickly do that? Let's save this. Again, I'm a bit nervous because look at it. We got it in. We do have a concrete type thing somewhere. Not there. In here. Flower pot? No, it's this one with flower pot, right? There we go. So yeah, as I was saying, I put coffee on. And we are getting midway through the episode, which is beautiful because I want to put the starts of St. Albans Abbey in for that little branch line, the Abbey flyer. Which one are we going to need for this? Is it like... We just want the straight, like the block, that one. Alright, do we have the materials required? It'll be concrete, right? Not the dark concrete. That one? Just want to see how that looks. Not that one. This one. Maybe. Not happy about the lines. Maybe we go with something different. We could go with this one. I mean, it kind of goes. Okay, let's raise it up a little bit. What was it? 5 or 6, isn't it? 6. I think it's 6. Oh, come on. Get on the right track. 6 it is. And we put that there. Perfect. Then we can just go along here. I'm hoping. Gonna need a bit of a slope on it. Is that the right one? A bit too much. There we go. And just go down like that. Oh, that one's terrible. We need a bit more of a slope on that. Is that what that is? Oh, it's kind of in between, isn't it? I guess we go smaller. I mean, that's better. That's fine. So we can do that. Either side, you see. I'm hoping either side. Get a bit of a... I don't think we need the slope at the beginning. Just need to make sure it doesn't take out a train. Can we get a bit further in? I don't want to... Come on, one more. Do you know what? That's close enough. Get rid of these extras. Don't need those. There you go. I mean, it's a bit close, but it's alright. There, we've kind of hidden all the nasties. What do you reckon, guys? Are we happy with that? Let's put some trees in. Then I'm going to go and make coffee. Because I'm super thirsty. For some reason. I guess because I've not been up long. Sure, none of you want to know any of that. But you won't have to wait for me because once I've made my coffee, I can edit all that stuff out, you see. It's the beauty of editing. So we'll do that. And we'll put some trees in. Not conifers. Put some trees in. We'll go. I think we'll just need bushes down here. Don't need anything fancy. There we have it. It's starting to take shape. Now we're going to have to put the signals back in. Just so we know what we're doing. I believe this one is going this way, right? That's where that would be going. And that would be that way too. This one would be here. And I guess you'd have one short because of the junction coming up. How close is that junction? I guess you'd have it further over here. Like that. I want these to be one way. They look a bit silly at the moment, but when we do the same as what we did here, over there, you see where we block that all off, the actual lights will sit in that. Alrighty, so we've got some lights in. They're probably a bit too close to... no. We could just move them a touch, get them closer to the... just there. And there. Just a little closer, try and balance it a touch. There we go. How are the trains liking that? What happens now? This will be interesting. There we go. Oh, this one gets to go round here. That's beautiful. And this way, and this will be freight over here. I mean, is that a fairly good representation of what we're going for? There's kind of a bridge over here as well. I mean, pointless. Scenery, yes. I will not touch that. And I'll ask for your feedback on that. So that's up to you guys. Do we want to put that bridge in? Because there is one. Or do we just accept that we've got something a little cool in here that wasn't there before? Just tidy this up. Beautiful. Need to tidy that up too. I'll probably just do that while I grab my coffee. And then I'll do exactly what I did here, which you've already seen. Just here and just here. And then we'll head over to St. Albans that way somewhere. Where are we looking? Yeah, over that way somewhere. There it is. Oh, that's better. Delicious coffee. And we have this. I'm not sure whether they're keeping the railings just yet. They might just vanish and something else appear there. But this whole filled in section is looking much better. There we go. I think we'll have to take a little ride at some point through the towards the end of the episode and grab a train that's heading this way and make sure everything is not too horrible. This is not a good place. That's a good place, actually. No, that's fine. Oh, that's not a good place for a signal, is it? Let's remove this one. I mean, it doesn't really matter. It could just be a clearing signal. I'm a little bit concerned about this, but we can stick one there and one there. And then we'll head over to St. Albans. Could do with some, just a few trees, bushes around here. Now I know what we're doing with it. Beautiful. There we go. Probably have a couple of trees in there. Go over the top. There we go. We might get that functioning, you know. That whole passing rail for freight. I think we can do that. Because we're going to have something come down there. Guess we can have a few trees here. For now. There we go. Done. Leave it alone now for now. For now. Now. That possibly was a sentence. Yes. Now it's definitely looking busy down there. I mean, ignore that there's nothing going on there for now. We'll fill that out at some point. St. Albans. Alright. Now, where are we going to put St. Albans Abbey? That is the question. It's looking like the not the industrial. Well, there might be the industrial. It's either going to be the commerce or in industry that's going to get nailed today. I do apologize. St Albans thought they'd got away with it because I did all my work here ages ago, way before the first episode. But it kind of, well, let's look north. Anybody for a compass? I would love one of those. Kind of north, kind of close enough. It's kind of this angle. Let's get the smoothing tool so you can see what I'm pointing at. It's kind of this angle coming down here. And it is kind of southwest of the main station. The question is, where do we put it? I don't know what it's done here, so it's probably going to get... Right, let's do it. Get rid of you. You get rid of all this. Yeah, they're not going to be happy. Get rid of all that. And this. And that. Alright. That's a start. No. We don't have many options, do we? But there we go. It doesn't need to be long either. It's like 160. Is that what we had? Let's go all the way back to Watford. This is where it's going to. I want to say it's 160. It's 140. Okay, even better. So we've got a couple of options here. I'll tell you a little bit about this route shortly. But first we need to decide what we're doing with it. I mean, there kind of works. But it only needs to be, do we have 140? We don't have 140 on these. So I guess we really do want, well, it's only a 2-car train that runs down there. Pretty sure. Maybe 4 at the most. Shall we see? Let's find a depot. What's a 4-car? Because we're going to have 101 because we don't have the trains that run here. They're going to be, the trains that run on here are going to be ex-underground stock. Yeah, I had a look at on the Wikipedia. I know you don't believe everything you read on there, but it looked legit looking at the citations that were involved. Yeah. And I believe I've heard someone else mention about that. Can we find a depot? Here we go. No, don't upgrade it. Oh! Someone mentioned in the comments, you can upgrade these. BR Blue. There we go. While we're here. Yeah, it's looking better. So that's that done. Let's just pretend to buy some trains. Multiple units. So if it's a 4-car, I want to go 2 and 2. Just for acceleration around there. We're only looking at 74 meters. Alright, so 120. We've made a decision. A nice little station. So this one's just a bit longer down at Watford. Which doesn't matter. 120 absolutely works. Beautiful. So now we can either put it here, which is entirely doable, or we can go further back and have another station down here. I kind of feel like we start with this and get it in. About there works. And if that covers this bus stop, which it does seem to do, then that's done. This has got to go, unfortunately. We are going to have to put the freight station back in for our trucks here, because they will not be happy about that. This seems to work right here. And then we're going to head out this way. We do need to head downwards. And here's the story behind this little line. We don't mind going down like that. There's a bit of local contention about it. It's literally no passing loops on this line. So it's the timetable for it, which is kind of amusing, is roughly every 45 minutes. Not a time. Just, it starts at a time and then it's roughly every 45 minutes after that. So it just heads back and forth, same train. There were loads of plans to put in a passing loop, but they said it'd take too long, too expensive. They also wanted to turn it into a light railway. If you're going to do that, why not just have it as we need to go under here. Why not just have it as a passing loop? Seriously. And the other one was rip it all up and turn it into a guided busway. Which didn't go down well with people who wanted... This is all electrified, usually. Not for us, obviously, at the moment. We have to go under there somehow. So, what I've been thinking we could do... We need to put this road depot in. Is add a passing loop. Because that would make a lot of sense. This is the commerce, I believe. Where can we fit this? Oh, can we squeeze it? That'll be beautiful. There we go. St Albans Commerce. Because it's food that stops here. This would be St Albans Abbey for the Abbey Flyer. We can name the trains on there Abbey Flyer as well. I don't know what we'll call them. Abbey Flyer A and B. 1 and 2, whichever we go for. I don't think... I don't know, we're only... Still got 20 minutes left. We could maybe head down there. Or at least start heading down there. That would be the thing. Now, can we get under the M25? That's not the M25. That's the North Orbital or Circular or whatever. I think we're going to have to just try and curl round like this. And make it work. I don't know what speed... It doesn't really matter about the speed, does it? Around here. Will that work? Let's hope so. Beautiful. Obviously don't want that. That's silly. That doesn't work. Oh, it doesn't work. It was... I couldn't see it up there. I got all excited for nothing. What happens if we make a little bit more room around the edges here? Can we do it then? Might have enough room to do it then. Basically, we've got to head towards here. And I do feel like we can put Garston in here. The other one here, I mean, there's a bunch of stations in between, but this is what we're going with. The other one here is like Park Hill or something. Something similar. Did I manage to do that? Oh, my word. Look at that. Sure. Got it. Well, now I'm happy. Now, if we put a passing loop somewhere in the middle, which would be a station as well, so you could just have a 2-platform station, I guess. We can do something that they've been refusing to do due to money and things. I don't know how busy it is, whether it warrants a more frequent service, but surely I think it's I'd have to look up the operator, but it's going to be the same green train we have running from where? From Bedford, believe it or not. Right, way up there. It's good. We're going to colour them green. Now, where are we heading? Kind of over there. This will be interesting. I might have a look on the map and just see where that's going before I do anything there. We need to figure out what we're doing here. So I believe if we keep this bit going straight instead of down, ginormous road, not necessary. We want this one. We want to. Can we come off? Oh, I guess no. No, we can come off at an angle. If we keep that straight, we want to get some height to hopefully go over the top of this. I think. We can probably get over there. Can we? It's not pretty, is it? Maybe not then. I really want to go over the top of that. But we ain't got enough room. I know we're adding height to Albans, but I don't really mind. We have to make it work for us. Can we... Oh, now we might be able to get over. And go straight there. Old-fashioned tunnel, what are you thinking? Just something like that. Alright. It's acceptable. And can we just come down like that? That'll work. And then we'll join this up over here. There we go. We obviously need to do something about this. We should be able to do something about this. If we go... Keep that straight off there. And then straight down. I mean, it looks a bit terrible. I granted. Oh, that was a zoom and a half. I don't think it really matters. It does this bit a lot better, so it's alright, isn't it? We can see about making that work even better at a later date once we've got the main line in and maybe gone on a little journey. This works so far, and if they build up around here, that'll be amazing. I mean, it could have been a crossing, I guess, but on a slope, I don't really want that. Let's stick with that, shall we? I am going to need to quickly look where this is going. No. Ooh. What do I want to do? Oh, well, this is not... This is the main line here. This one. We're going to have to get rid of this again. Sorry. Sorry, Watford. This is the main line here. We want to keep this straight. And we're going to want Garston up here somewhere. Pretty close, too. And then we can kind of make our way over there. I mean, there's nothing stopping us doing it and redoing it. I kind of want to go for these normal ones. And then take all the gubbins off it. So that's all right. There's only one. Do we want it on a slight curve? Probably. We'll stick with 160 out this way because we'll just call them newer stations. Is that curving the right way? That kind of works. There we go. Let's get rid of... Nope. Nope. Oh. What are you doing? Wrong way round. Nope. There we go. Do that. I don't know whether this is on the right side. But for us, it is on the right side. Oh yes, we want none of that. None of that. None of that. And none of that. Okay, and we want just the middle one, right? Can I get this right? I mean, technically, it's on the left, right? But I don't know how this works. Technically, I don't know. How does that work? C? A? I don't... Help. Oh, hang on. It's not even the right one. Surface. There we go. Left. Alright. Made a bit of a meal of that. And we'll call this Garston. Don't like what that's doing. At all. That doesn't look right. It should be more like that. There we go. These are just going to be dead ends. We'll probably just link them to the track or something. We'll have this as Garston and link it up to... I mean, it's all right, isn't it? It's not too terrible. Can we just go up like that? For now. Too much. You're a road. You don't... There's no such thing. It's too much curve. There. Well, we might as well leave that road there. And can we go over... We're going to need a bus route of some sort. Can we go over like that? Nope. Like that. Think about this. Not like that. Let's put a little bit of access road on here to go off from. There we go. Now let's try it. Better. Alright, we can then join back up to here. We've ruined the main connection. I'm not sure what we're going to do about that just yet. We don't want to get rid of this embankment too much. It is kind of down and surrounded by trees. So we're going to keep it like that. Just for now. We need to figure out something to do with this. Can we just fake this for now? So like I said, I would like to look at where we're going. If we can get over the top, I'll be happy. Not brilliant, but we'll take it. We'll take that for now. It's not going to be the final. But it does connect them back up. Do you know, I'm really impressed with this. If I may say so myself. Did lots of work on it, obviously. Well, not lots. I just kind of filled it out a bit. What do you think? Is it looking better? Got a bus depot in there. We got the ballast, empty ballast thing, track going on down there. Oh. So this would be... Well, technically it's the overground, but I'm guessing this would be 1 to 4. I'm just going to guess this. 1 to 4, and then it'll be 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So 6 to 9. 6 to 10, because of this one as well. And then would this be... Oh no, 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 help. I almost called that St Albans Abbey. Watford Junction. P. I should have put P, really. Makes no sense, does it? It's just numbers. P6 to P10. I'm going to guess them. I'm not going to look them up. And I'm not going to change them for the next episode. I want to see if I got them right. P1 to P4. There we go. There. And we've got the start of our flyer, Abbey flyer. And I think in the next episode, we get that connected, take a look on the map, see if any landmarks on the way. This bit might not even be right, and we might have to redo it. But I did want it in there. Oh, what's going on? Oh, yes. You're not actually... You got replaced by that, which obviously wouldn't work. I mean, I get it. Why it did it. It's fine. Okay, we're set. We're fixed. I'll get rid of all that. There we go. The starts of... That's a bit steep. But I'll take it. The starts of our Abbey flyer. And we're going to do them a favour. And we're going to put wherever we feel the centre should be. I think it snakes round like this. And goes under the M25. That is the M25. And I feel like it goes under the M25. And not long after that, that is the case, we can put a passing junction. And we can operate 2 trains on here. Because we're better than the real thing. There you go. So how do I want to end this episode since we're getting towards the end? Oh, the train ride, right? We want to do a little... Through all of this is looking cool. Have we got one actually in some... Well, we're coming out. What's going on here? We have a slower train. Should we take a ride in and then out? Let's... Or should we go on the... Which one's... This one's going to go on the cool track, right? We're going to go through there. Maybe we want one coming in... Oh, is that one coming in? This one's coming in. There we go. And then we get to come out the tunnel and see... And go on the fancy bit around here. Yes, let's do that. Oh, look at the 3 people on there with 410. It's like real life. There we go. Everything's probably going to break now. Quick drink of coffee as we end this episode. It's been very productive, I think. Oh, there we go. We're crossing over. Not too bumpy. We don't smash into the bridge strut, so that's cool. That goes up. And we're going to cross... We're not going to go and use the flying junction. We will on the way back. We've got our own little track round here. Kind of like this deal going on here, the double bridge. And then we're coming in to the fancy stuff over here. That is looking a lot better. Oh, I'm loving that. Oh, and you can see all into the... As I'm pointing again. Terrible. Oh, I do want to say, if you're interested in keeping up with what I'm doing... Are we going to hit that wall? Nope. I do have a Twitter set up and a Facebook page. The wife actually runs the Facebook page. I do pay a little bit of attention, but I don't really use Facebook. So if you want to go and annoy my wife, I'll leave the link for Facebook in there. And I'll also leave a link for Twitter. I do post a little bit. I mean, normally it's just yet another alert of a video I've posted. But I do say some other stuff too, if you're interested. I won't keep waffling on about that every episode though. I'm not very good at social media, let's put it that way. But I do like making these videos, so I'll do that bit. And I'll probably leave the social media stuff to the wife. She's cool with that. Next episode. Abbey Flyer. That's what we're going to finish. And then what? I don't know. Maybe we'll do some of the shenanigans going around Euston Station, because there is a lot going on there. This speed is reminiscent of real speed. I kind of like it. Oh, well, here we go. Let's try out our flying junction. Yes. So far, so good. A little bit wiggly, but not too bad. We don't hit that. Beautiful. There we have it, folks. We need to find somewhere to sit. There's our flying junction as it stands now. Straight into Cricklewood Sidings and bus depot. And then onto this craziness here, and then St Pancras. I think that's an episode well done. I'm going to keep telling myself that. And of course, we've started the Abbey Flyer. We're not going to sit there, though, are we? Are there any trains around? Probably the one we just got off, right? Would be on the way. No, because it's going to take forever. Oh, we've timed this all sorts of wrong. Everything has left. Oh, we've got a plane. Oh, it's landing. Do you know what? Let's sit down in Luton. Pretty busy. You watch. Oh, no, there we go. Let's get rid of this. And shove this up there. That has been episode 36. Thank you for watching. And until next time, take care.